Hello then folks, welcome and welcome back. I'm Gnomes and we are back here the second time of the day for the continuation here of this world building process. This live stream never, I don't know, it respawns. Hello then folks, welcome and welcome back. This is Gnomes and we are back here the same day to the continuation, for the continuation of this live stream on this character or world building, actually on this retro style. So no more wasting time here, let's go straight to the work that I have to do here. So I'll be remodeling these leggings on a way more retro style. Yeah, just so this is for a previous iteration of this character where I was going with more like low poly, but not super low poly. I'm doing here. This is yet not hyper low poly. So, and these shapes are only possible because I'm using on the character, on the objects, I'm using the incredible feature in Blender. Should exist on other CG software, but I didn't know about that. So these edge creases here, right? Edge crease that you can then visualize there and also transform. Here crease, so it varies from 0 to 1, and this interacts with the subdivision surface modifier, provided this is enabled. So that will, I have 0.3 edge crease everywhere on the mesh. Actually, sorry, after some subdivisions here, looks like we got some differences. Let's, okay, I'll have to select it manually. This one 0.3, there we go. Right, and then, okay, so I cannot select the model because I locked it so unselectable, so I risk not edit there. And the rig was unmade. Why this is not snapping? Oh, it's not clipping. Okay, let's fix those things anyways. Oh, this shouldn't clip, by the way. Yeah. All right. So first, this is wired. This is just for the screenshot. Let's work with that. Everything is wrong here, except for the crystal. I need to assess the model sheet for the cloths. It won't help a lot here, but it's better than nothing. Original, yes, grease pencil, there we go. Yeah, we have a lot of, yeah, so you see it's very high. And very large also. This is not good. The first thing, of course, this is very chaotic. Is there any shape I would like to preserve here to start with? Maybe if I select this material, then expand. This sounds a good thing to preserve. Invert. Deselect those things, maybe even this, and let's delete those faces. Yes, okay. So the challenge here, besides of the confusion, is to get this adapted to the new Control X. Yes, so I want to dissolve these vertices. The materials here are not helping. Let's get something that is more interesting. Yeah, so those things get me extremely confused. Yeah, this low polization. Why don't I just restart from scratch all this thing? No, I'm trying to get this reused as possible. This a good one to dissolve. Yes, we can hold that this way. There's this strip there that I don't know what to do yet, but this is for the side, right? To simplify this mesh, maybe I can merge here and merge there, and so this become the side. Okay, let's bring it there. It's very intuitive work, folks. No need to slightly boring because I've already modeled those things properly, and now I have to make those sacred retakes. In other language, sacred can be used as how they say, offensively. In French, or sort of. Alright, so here this doesn't seem very good, but I can still push this down. There we see where that should go. Of course, I'm on a process of simplification, so we should be very wary of what should happen to this. So first, let's fix this part. Dissolve that. Can't we? Yes, I can. Alright, let's try to merge at center. Merge at center. It might be smarter like that. So yeah, this might even start to appear super low poly at this. If I continue doing that, let's disable the armature modifier, the solidify. We don't want anything like that. The mirror is fine. Then okay, I need to match this to the leg strategy. Currently I'm using for the leg just 4 face loops. It's a face ring with just 4, so I'm gonna replicate this idea here, and as odd as it is, anatomically it seems to be working with thanks to the subdivision surface modifier, of course. So let's pull that here, so this can also be placed there. Maybe I'll have another subdivision just because of this feature, but I'm still have to check this out. So this is more, all these are pointing outwards. Yes, like that. This can also be pointing outwards. So in this diagonal, in this diagonal, then this one in this diagonal, and this one in this diagonal. And if I see a front view here, if I pull all the face, we see what's going on here. Alright, starting to work. Now for these other faces, yeah, the simplification. So if I have this crystal, I can also simplify the crystal. In the model sheet we see that the crystal, let's start by, you know what, let's delete everything here. It is easy to solve. So for the crystal, merge at center. Actually, let's delete these two. I'm gonna try something simpler. Merge whatever. That works, except that maybe I need that, right? Good. Then let's make the crystal here, and then of course this mesh, Shift E1. There we go. So oh, maybe here can do different. Shift E, negative 0.3, let's say. Nothing happens. Shift E, negative 0.3 again. I don't see anything special. I don't know what it takes. Shift E, negative 1. Ah, there we go. Interesting. Alright, so maybe that works. So then, what the hell is that? Extrude here, alright. Extrude here, maybe here is this okay? Now that can work, but it's risky. This one should be simpler. How I deal with, yeah, of course this mesh shouldn't connect like that. So we start by extruding this inwards, no, like that. Then bottom. Yeah, I can have this shape, can be inclined just because of the of course all these Shift E 0.3. Should I give this just to get it similar to this? No, this is like not relevant. It's just because this other part has a special feature, so it's not, you see, it's having its own subdivision system. So what's happening here is that I need to do something similar like I did for the boots, I guess. And why does the boot works? This is 0.3 squared. Okay, so I'll just give this a material color coat, maybe that's, which is not enough. Okay, so here, okay, I already got the idea what I need to do for the continuation. So oh, this thing, there's a solidify modifier, right? Yes, yes, that was the solidify modifier. Because if I need to connect this, I'll end up creating what they call the mesh that contains the how does this call, select on edit mode, something like non something, I don't know, non-manifold, yeah. So if I, so maybe the solution to prevent that, let's make a test here, delete all these faces. If I start by extruding these faces down, flip, what was the trick that I used? Oh, I need to check this, no. So this extrusion was incorrect. Yes, that extrusion was causing problem. So I had non-manifold there. Very strange, very strange. Oh, I do remember, of course. So let's load here. So yes, this mesh goes like that, but then this mesh does the extrusion like that. And this is the mesh that will go down afterwards, yes. So it doesn't need to be too displaced. Let's give this a brighter color. Too many materials here. I just need the cloths there. No, this is a wrong one. Also wrong one. Okay, so it just doesn't work. Maybe it's something about the UV, yeah. No problem. Let's just give another color then. Wait. Oh, no material to see. No, makes no sense. Oh, I have no lights. Huh. Sorry, folks. No, still very bizarre. Anyways, whatever material there is here, we just need to continue here. So we're gonna pick the body. So as usual, I will use the technique of getting all these duplicated. The foot, should I include the foot for that? Leggings. It's a lot of work to include the feet. Well, it's the correct way to use it. So ideally for this development, so let's do it. So select normals, there we go. Shift D, P, selection, get off this, okay, make this unselectable, get this join into here. And now we need to still edit some shapes here, because this is not gonna work. So just move this maybe towards here, something like that. Actually, and we need to make these connect. So with this mesh here, gonna paint all velvet like that, and this is fine if that occurs. So I'm going to have, I could have this crystal thing like glue on top as an accessory. That might be smarter, right? But about the deforms, yeah, that could. Oh, this is not an area that suffers too much deforms. It's near the middle of the type, so yeah, this is plausible. And so here, yeah, let's try to simplify indeed. So I need to, let's hide this, it's in front. Let's also hide this one. let's connect this to this. Connect this to this and connect yes, this is correct. This to this and this to this. This is inverted. Also, this is inverted. No, this is wrong. Okay, so some crazy things going on there apparently. Let's move this out of the way for now. This texture that is going wrong, so ignore. Will that solve anything regarding... Yes, I can make a vertex parenting on that from that face. If I get it flat. SX0. Alright, so ignoring this mesh here, let's hide. Hope I don't forget it forever there. This chat appears. I'm gonna connect that part. So in principle, I need to hide this and find a way to connect this to there. Of course, I could do something crazy like that. I can't take advantage of this. Oh, I can do this. Precisely. There's no rigging yet, so why this is presenting itself like that? Might be something about the subdivision differences. Let's compare. So I have to let's do something like a Control C, copy selected modifiers, subdivision. Delete this one. No data transfer. This is old stuff. Probably I need to delete, but it's a backup of a modifier, so if we keep for rigging clothes, sometimes this is useful. I'm testing this technique again. So you duplicate, you leave this as a backup, and then you reapply, but you keep the original for disabled. A little bizarre, but that sort of works. Then armature, okay, disabled, and subdivision, and then do we need the solidify at this point? No, I'm not using this lagging. Optimal display, okay, these features. Oh no, this is the edit mode. That's absolutely correct. No problem here. It's just that it's not appearing on top, so I could still get the solidify then, and we have this result, which is fine. Then there's the idea, can the solidify come after or before? This solidify is different. It's just for augmenting the, just for this. This can be solved in other ways by just tweaking the so now just for this last object here, or not an object but this thing, how can it be? I'm lacking ideas here how to solve that. Yeah, it says P. Okay, let's do that. So separated, then if I get this like where's the origin? Okay, it's there. Alright, no problem there, but then I can move it, so no. I want to have this Let's see the character design there, somewhere like there. Yeah, it doesn't need to be equally matching, somewhere like there. And I would like to match that face exactly, so maybe hide this, select this face and snap on closest. No, this is not working. Hide this, snap on closest, there we go. No. Now we speak. Alright, and I need some sort of vertex parenting. There are many ways to do this, right? Wave painting should also do, but if it were the case of vertex parenting, it would be like hiding these faces, selecting this face, and get this vertex to parent from this vertex to a triangle, maybe not. Maybe I need this is the wrong selection, maybe. Maybe it's this faced from the active. Alright, so vertex parenting. I rarely use this. Let's see if that will. No, this is not very. No, this is. Oh yeah, this is wrong. This is the. Sorry, folks. This is the correct way. Automatic ways will sometimes cause influence to wrong parts of the knife, especially if those are detached. Okay, I know that terrible thing. The easiest solution for buttons is to make each button a separate object. Okay, remove the armature on them and use yeah, but the armature is disabled anyways, and use 3 vertex parent instead, not 4. You select the button first, then the code, you go on edit mode, select reverse of the face closest to the face closest to then must be on the coat, the leggings close to the button, and then parent confirm. The button will now be parented to a single triangle of the coat. Okay, so maybe it was I need a triangle, so one, which is not really strange, so let's try this, and no, this. Okay, and keep transforms. Okay, the fact is that my object gets crazy. Could it be because of some modifier? Clear parent. Maybe it's origin. No, but this is a mirrored object. Okay, but let's make a test here. Nothing. Maybe the position, something about the position. No, everything seems. Oh, the dimensions. What is that? Okay, so I really don't know how that works. I'm doing something. This should be incredibly simple. Let's get a better example. There should be. Can't be possible that something like that is so difficult. Vertex parent, okay. Wait. Oh. Fine. What about the origins? They have their own origins. The active was that one. Okay, maybe this triangulation is what is going wrong. So if I just pick, let's try with just one. So the one vertex should be the parent. So maybe, I don't know, this one. If I select this and this, then just one this. The order, right? This and this. Then where the object, yeah, the object, I need to find where it is. Leggings are there. Okay, so I'll call it leggings accessory. So apparently what I need to do, let's try this instead. Make vertex parent. Can't it be 2? No, it is 3 or... Okay, this will make a face, of course, so that should work. But then it fails. Yeah, this craziness happens, and the object, where the object goes. Okay, so there's the question about the apply modifiers. The apply, no, there's the question about let's try again, making sure. Maybe okay, let's delete those junk. They are parent to a previous armature. One, two, three, and 4. S 0.1. I know the armature was 10 times bigger. I will suffer the same problem. All the objects, right? Well, I'll fix that later. So for now, all transforms, no, all transforms, so what's happening here? It gets crazy when, oh, I just have to re-edit this stuff apparently. I want to just reset this setting. Alright, so I think now this thing should work, folks. Okay, get this and this, select this, but deselect this, for example, Control P. Now it's okay, it's forbidden to be happy. So this have a subdivision. Does it even need a subdivision? Yeah, if we want low poly, it might require. So the origin, let's restart some soundtrack there. Why it has stopped? Why it is not looping? Alright folks, sorry, let's go back here. Okay, we got that thing. Let's try, okay. Let's try different vertex then. And yeah, then it gets displaced. The mirror modifier. It gets confused. That means if I had to apply this, the mirror modifier confuses it. Isn't there a way to yeah, I don't think it can recognize. That'll be too bizarre. I don't know how to work with those things. So that's the mirror modifier, folks. So it was nothing special. So I just will not use this method. What I'll do is to try to keep this mesh okay, so bone parenting then, yeah, bone parenting. So or I can probably join it. I leave it like that, but then I just going to I can probably even get it inside the mesh. And since I'm not using the vertex parenting or anything like that, I can probably just delete the mesh that is this mesh, yeah, this face. It's suffering some solidify, but that's, yeah, the problem is if I don't have this face doing, then I don't have this crisp. No, wait, I can probably have if I hold on, just gonna make sure. Okay, it's deleted. Maybe with the mark sharp Not sure it really helped. Okay, let's get this, maybe go up. Yeah, it doesn't need to be perfect, just some cool orientation should be alignment. Alright, then I figure out. At least it's not connected mesh, I don't have to care about the flow directly involved, right folks? So here, oh yeah, so there's a trick here, generate mask. So we can have for this vertex group that would be why this has this vertex group. Okay, so I want this, so foot, yeah, mask mod mask foot, assign those vertex vertices at 100, actually at 1 total, then lock to protect, then for the modifier mask feet, yeah, mask leggings feet, so to understand group, and invert, and threshold is how it works. It's not working. This is not the group. Oh, I created it on the body. Never mind, let's wait, let's copy this. This is why this would be better being unselectable. Okay, I don't know, just to make sure, remove. Assign. Mod and threshold 0.5. It's the invert, maybe more threshold, smooth, yeah, 0.98 whatever, and then that should work. Yay! So finally another set. So it's a very simple mesh, especially on this new organization here. Why those materials? I don't understand what happened to the materials. Just yeah, let's delete all that. Maybe this can be that. No, it's good to have differentiation. Not sure if that's the best. And this here we had something like the yeah, so these materials I have to revise. We're not yet there. We are not there. I'm not there yet. Yeah, so this might be a bit complicated because of the foot mesh, the feet that are not very well developed yet. Okay, just getting this a little more regular, then the foot we'll see later. Then here I know there's a problem. I'll have to find a way to fix that at some point. Just a little detail that makes the mesh bend in a strange way. Seems like a cloth fold, but it's not very good. It is looking strange. So it is this connection here. If I could avoid particularly this one. No, not this one, this one. Because this connects there. I see this face, alright. Something here can be probably simplified in a very potentially good way. Why don't I don't know, maybe I do this. Then that thing still happens. What if I try to align this? Well, that didn't solve anything. Maybe if I could get a... Alright, I have a new idea. Didn't solve anything, but I simplified the mesh. This is better. Alright. The question is that will that be sufficient for the joint? Okay, but this is much better. Yeah, I've lost some face loop there, and maybe there are some crazy faces there. Maybe I just do something like a... So is this to... and that to there. Alright. Just a triangle there. Okay, I lost the face loop, but at least the mesh is a bit less, more organized in a different way. Alright. Any patterns here that I could do according to the... Wait, what happened to the... Why suddenly I've lost the... No, just I clicked on numbers top of keyboard that made that collection become invisible. Alright, so according to the character design, this is too bold. Okay, so a good position here to check, but I'd like perhaps to hide some mesh here. Yeah. I don't need to follow precisely the... Yeah, let's also hide this. And this. Yeah, so those things don't need to be that big. but it's not working. Yeah, so there's a problem of the model sheet regarding the yeah, the model sheet is wrong. It's terrible thing. So I try to do it visually. And I should not forget to redesign it correctly at some point to prevent any more errors of this kind. Alright, and then maybe this the crystal thing oh, there's a shape here that is not being contemplated here on this low poly version, which is a shame. There was an opening here. It's a bit complicated. Can I try to achieve it? Yeah, this will make it easier. So basically it will be like getting this stuff like here. No, not like this. So is this correct? Now this is just some intersection with this other object. This doesn't really matter. Can even put this below here. What matters? I'm not understanding what is this. What is this? Oh, the inner part, alright. This triangle there, alright. The only thing that I cannot do is to... don't want to change these vertices here. They are very large, they are responsible for important things. So this is why I have this, which creates a lot of issues here. Let's try something else here. This is no more reliable than what I had before, so I think this might be just better. Okay, but then here we're having an extra face. Maybe that solves the part of the problem. Yeah. Okay, so it's not perfect, but it's starting to... yeah, it sort of makes sense. So select this face, hide, select everything, shift E -1, shift no, not 1, shift E 0.3, and maybe Yeah, so it's like all this can take a little more time to set properly, but it's nearly achieved. What is... Yeah, so unfortunately I think I have changed some of these faces positions. This, yeah, and this has will impact everything. So regarding these features there, that position, I accidentally at some point I've moved it, even though I have tried to avoid this. Probably I moved it, and now I have to subdiv... Well, by doing the subdivision before. Alright, if that makes it better, whatever, then good. Finally, okay, so took more time, but we got this thing. So next challenge would be to have the this procedural texture, but there needs to be more, yeah, some rework on that. So the next thing would be the belt. Which is basically solved already. Even maybe its effects here are too much for this style, but it doesn't combine terribly. It's actually cool, but I'll see if that is required. But yeah, we'll address that. The cloak will need some retakes too. Some things there are bad. Yeah, the skirt is very important, and the shirt is terrible now. This is just a iteration that went wrong, very far from really the spoulders also. It's interesting, but no, it's far from what I really need. So next challenge will be the belt indeed. So for now, folks, that will be it for this second stream today. We'll be continuing, and then I have other characters to make. So I also have started my list of tasks here for the Dorothy, and yeah, I'm taking tasks from the other previous rig, but the idea will be to be adding here. Let's just give here some... This is an interesting stuff, but something that I realized. So grease pencil fix the non-conformity of the mothership. Yeah, fix the incoherent, yeah, and also parenting problems. Fix scale maining mesh objects. Yeah, so unparent from armature, rescale divided by 10. Yeah. Apply. All transforms. Yeah, that's it. Just so that I remember. And that's it. So clothes modeling, yeah, glaive, boots, leggings, sleeves. Oh, maybe I should decide. So maybe the sleeves. There's just these gauntlets, right? So let's make this different here. Gloves, yeah. It's a different. It's yeah. It's from all from scratch, so it's just to make it more prevailing. All right. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Take care and happy blending. See you tomorrow and any other day on the weekdays. I'll be here. See ya, folks.